Mr. Santosh Meena, Head of Research at Swastika Investmart. Thank you for joining us here on News 9, Santosh. Always a pleasure speaking to you. And Nifty has seen a strong pullback, this week. It was especially a show of strength by the bulls yesterday. The index recovered about 300 points from the day's low, 200 points to the flat line, another 100 points on top of that. A strong gap up today as well. What's your view on the market? Are we done with the correction for now?
Yes, first of all, good morning, everyone. So, February is all about volatility, one day up, one day down. But yes, there was some signs that market has bottomed out, especially Bank Nifty has bottomed out yesterday because like yesterday there was lots of negative news, especially rise in US bond yields and dollar index. And we took yesterday's weakness as a buying opportunity. Market showed great resilience, and after a takeout phase of profit booking in some PSU stocks and mid cap stocks, now market has become light and ready to move higher once again. And there are signs that we may again head towards all-time high. And banking stocks may lead from here because after a long period of underperformance.
All right, and I wanted to talk about Nifty Bank because, of course, that has been a laggard in the past many months, but they have led from the front in the last two sessions. The index is up about 1300 points from the weekly low. However, we are facing some bit of resistance around that 46,000, which, by the way, has been a critical resistance zone for the index in the recent past. But given the kind of strength that we are seeing in the markets and Nifty Bank particularly, do you think that we leave behind 46,000 for good this time? Santosh?
Yes, there was a strong fight between bulls and bears at 20-day moving average. Yes, and Bank Nifty remarkably managed to hold this level, and yesterday it managed to close above its 20-day moving average. I think it was struggling to close above its 20-day moving average. Yesterday, it managed to close above that level. So we can expect that Bank Nifty will cross this 46,000 to 46,300 resistance area. Once it will cross this zone, we can expect a rally towards 46,700 to 47,000 zone. So I'm expecting Bank Nifty should lead from here. Yesterday there was signs that it has made a bottom at 200-day moving average, and now it is ready to move higher.
And one of the performers in the banking space has been Axis Bank, and in fact, it has been an outperformer among the large private banks across multiple time charts. And even if you look at this last 2 days of recovery in Nifty Bank, the stock has led from the front. It has rallied by about 5% or so in just a matter of 2 sessions. And there seems to be some bit of a room left, as we are still about 5% or so away from its record high. What exactly does, make Axis Bank stand out vis-a-vis other private banks, Santosh, and what are the price targets that you are ascribing for the script?
Yes, we are seeing underperformance in SDFC and Kotak Bank, but stocks like especially SBI and Axis Banks are supporting Bank Nifty. And after a correction, Axis Bank took a support around 1,000 mark, and now it is again showing momentum. So once it will cross 1100 level, I'm expecting fresh high in this counter, which is around 1150 kind of level. So I'm expecting at least target of 1150 in the near term. And if it managed to cross this level 1150, we can expect even higher targets. And I believe this 1050 level has become an immediate base for this counter.
Good morning, Santosh. I'll drive your attention to Hindustan Unilever Limited. Now, India is the world's largest importer of palm oil. Now, Hindustan Levers and the Andhra government are getting into a joint venture for the production of palm oil. HUL is looking to collaborate with as many as 15,000 farmers in Andhra Pradesh to set up at least 30,000 hectare of palm oil plantations. So much for the news. Now but when we look at Hindustan Levers and their competitors in the multinational competitors in India, the HUL share price, whether it is the last 1 year, it has been down in the negative, down by 7.07%. Last 6 months, it has been down 7.22% in the negative. Last 1 month also, it has been in the negative 7.96. Last 5 days in the negative at 2.54. But when I compare it to their competitors who are multinationals in India, Colgate Palmolive, the stock price has been up over the last 1 year. A minor correction in the last 5 days, but up almost 15% in the last 1 year. Procter & Gamble, 12% up in the last 1 year. Last 1 month up almost 4%. A slight correction in the last 5 days. What do you make of HUL? Do you think this the palm oil project will give some fillip to the stock that it will start performing? Definitely, it has been an underperformer amongst its peers in the last 1 year.
Yes, this stock is underperforming since September 2021, and recently it has slipped below its important support zone of 2425 to 2400 area, which is not a good sign, which can lead more underperformance in the near term, and there is risk that it can head towards 2300 kind of level. So I believe it may see some period of consolidation in this 2300 to 2400 zone. It has to again regain this 2400 level to show fresh buying momentum. But yes, there are no signs that this stock will outperform in the near term. We may see some more period of consolidation.
Okay, so much for HUL. What are your picks for investors today?
Yes, I am giving five stocks. One is Reddington. The stock is showing strong bullish momentum. After a long period of consolidation, it is breaking out. And during the recent pullback, it took support at 20-day moving average. Now it is showing again momentum. So I'm expecting a target of 225 in the near term, where 190 should be a stop loss. Another is recent listing stock Inox India. It is showing great momentum, especially in last two trading session. And there was a there was expectation of great listing, but the listing was not up to the mark. But now again showing fresh buying momentum. So 1150 should be your target. 11,000 rupees should be a stop loss. Maruti Suzuki, it is this stock is trading at fresh 52-week high, and after a period of consolidation, it is ready to move higher. 11,800 is target. 10,800 should be a stop loss. PSU banks are leading from the front, and SBI has shown great momentum. Bank of Baroda is also ready to move higher. So 285 should be your target. 260 should be your stop loss. And another heavyweight Reliance Industry, it is ready to support Nifty to take fresh all-time high. So, and I believe it should cross 3,000 level easily. 3,030 immediate target, and 2,925 should be a stop loss.
All right, those are the top trading picks from Santosh Meena in the short term. Focus is clearly on the heavyweights. But Santosh, always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for joining us here on News 9.